Internet. Again, Zachary Ward, as you know from my previous vlogs, if you watch them. I don't know if you do or not, but so the week is the September 15th through 19th. Again, I've been working in Unity Essentials for video game development in this class. Okay, here's my backlogs, which this is where I was last week. So I had the editor essentials done, as you know, if you've been watching my vlogs. I don't know. Yeah. Unity Essentials, 3D Essentials. I was very close to done when I last recorded the other vlog, and I finished that, and I think the last thing I had to do was the quiz. So there's that, and here's the sprint task list. I was with that again. I had to do the quiz, so that's all I had to do with that. Here is my current one. Again, I finished 3D Essentials, and I did Audio Essentials. So it was just two little things, pretty much, besides the quiz. And now I'm on Programming Essentials, which is adding stuff to, like, it's coding, basically. And it's in C#, and I use Visual Studio with my stuff in Unity. So GitHub Desktop History. This is the Programming Essentials again. And this is where I'm at right now. So Programming Essentials, like said. So in the what we programmed was these two right here, collectible and the player controller, which is going forward, backward, turning. And then the collectible is these little cheese things. So, like I said, so this is play mode for the thing that we're creating. So, cheese. And I did add the particle effects through coding, which was kind of annoying, but yeah, that's all the that's the cheese, the collectibles, and the player controller. Also, I kind of figured out how to glitch the game a little bit, but we don't talk about that. That's that. Let me just clear these, because this is what happens when you eat the cheese, and it gets rid of the code in that, or it gets rid of the material for the code. So just clear those. We're gonna wait for this real quick. So this is the stuff that I created. It's mostly, some of it's pre-loaded already. This creates a public variable called rotation speed, I believe. So here's that. The uncollect effect, that's what made the particle effect for you to use it. And so essentially what that did is in here on the cheese block, don't mind that because I accidentally added too many. Collectible script, which was this. That's the collect effect. This is the rotation speed. Like said, I added that in the software. Sorry about that. There's that. Where is it? This little guy. So I added this in the script, which is right here, which you don't get to code yourself, but it's fine because they add the code for you, essentially. So yeah, there's that. Again, Unity Essentials, it's a website, and it's in the actual Unity software itself for you to learn. Again, Programming Essentials, I finished Audio Essentials and 3D Essentials. So I'm going to switch over to create a rotating collectible. This will only take a few seconds. And since I did that, it created a detached head state, so it doesn't change anything in the actual branch. So, yeah, that's nice. Back to Unity. It'll only be a few seconds if it likes to load. How long? Hold on. So in this one is when we made the rotating collectible, which is the cheese. So again, I added that here, which is the rotation speed. When you did this, I'm pretty sure, like after this, so part of it, you essentially needed to, here, I'll just show you. I don't know why I'm going on and on about it. So this was here. This right here is what made the rotation. This is what made the thing rotate, which is what this is for, the variable. Or not variable. You know what I'm saying. Well, maybe. I don't know. So this is the rotation speed is called on here, which was here. Or what am I saying? This right here was this variable was created so it could be called on here. So yeah. So that's that. And you can see here, which is nice. And then player controller, again, you didn't get to code that. So that's nice. And then next I have the, what do I have? The movement script, like I said, showed that already. Programming essentials, back to it. And then collect the collectible, which is the code you added to actually collect it, which is what I showed. It's kind of at the beginning. And when you create that detached head, you can always come back to the original branch. Like I said, if you go into the collectible, or the detached head state, it'll go back. It won't change anything in the branch, so that's nice. Let's see, where was I? Going back to Unity now. Close that, and Unity, back to that. I'll be right back. So back to this. My stuff's out here. Cheese again follows that movement. So yeah, but the programming essentials is essentially just coding. Add a little bit more assets, prefabs, etc., etc. So yeah, what I'm going to be working on next is the 2D essentials and finishing this up, which is programming essentials, more things to try, and the quiz, which I got to do on the website itself. And then I'm going to be doing 2D essentials and publishing essentials. So yeah, there isn't much to show. I'm going to be, like I said, I'm going to be working on these two. It isn't much, but it's stuff. We love it. And hopefully I'm going to be starting to create a game after this. Well, I got to do a little bit more of training on the junior programmer, which is... So, again, I'm in Unity Essentials, the pathways, the Unity Learn. I'm going to be doing the junior programmer after I finish Unity Essentials. Then I'm going to be doing VR development. So, again, it's not bad. It's not that bad. It's actually pretty fun to do because you're learning stuff. You're learning new stuff. So, yeah. That's pretty much it. Thank you guys for watching my video again. If you're watching, again, I don't know. Ghost Spirit, Ghost Tactics. But yeah, so there's that. I'm gonna create a new board after this. So yeah, hopefully I'll be done with this next time I see you guys. So yeah, thank you guys again for watching. And I will see you in the next vlog.